Well, it is a beautiful fall day, and very soon my family's gonna come and join me here on this dock, and we're gonna picnic and try to catch some massive catfish and carp. We're gonna have a great time, and I'm gonna try to walk you through some tips and tricks to catching more fish so you guys can be doing this at home too.
And this hiding the fish.
All right, guys, first tip of the day, baiting your hook. Always make sure you bait your hook so that there's plenty of hook point exposed. You don't want your hook point hidden inside the bait. Otherwise, you're gonna miss a lot of fish, or you're gonna gut hook a lot of fish. All right, this is my carp bait. This is panko breadcrumbs, powdered jello mix, strawberry flavored, and sweet corn. And just take a little bit of the sweet corn juice, mix it in there, makes a nice gooey dough that smells so good, and catfish and carp love this stuff. For my carp rig, I have a little piece of fake rubber corn on a hair rig. And then I've got this lead weight on a slider like this, and I'm gonna pack a ball of that bait around my lead and chuck it out there, and that works great for catfish or carp. Just a second. I'm sure there. When you got emergent vegetation like this just along the shore, that's a great place to fish for catfish and carp. Just gonna put my bait about 3-4 feet off the edge of those weeds. We're gonna sit and wait. Got a lot of water in front of us so we can choose to fish, but the areas I like to focus on are right along the shore, especially under trees or next to weed beds. Also, if there's an area where there's a snag under the water or the water depth changes, that's where you want to hit, and that's what I'm doing. I've got one rod underneath that tree next to that weed bed. There's a place where it goes from about 3 feet to about 5 feet, and it follows right up to that point. So I've got 2 rigs bombed on that. I've got a deep hole down here with an underwater tree trunk right down there. And then I've got 2 rods over here fishing that weed bed. There's rod tips going, little something playing around. Far right rod's getting a little peck, peck, peck. Something's going on over there. Hey Jake, you want to reel in a fish?
Yeah.
All right, man. Whoa, whoa, look at this. Whoa. There we go. That's a fish. Come here. Oh. Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Here.
That fish pretty big.
Yeah, he's pretty big. Oh, he went crazy. Oh.
Tiny catfish.
It's a tiny catfish.
Yeah.
He's a baby channel catfish. They have spots when they're babies, and they lose their spots as they get older. Well, we gotta throw him. Why don't you go and give him a big throw? 1, 2, 3, throw! Were you sad to let him go?
Yeah.
We're off to a fun start with a little baby channel catfish. Let's see if we can't catch something bigger.
What a difference an inch or two makes.
It was just there. Alrighty. Oh, he liked that fake corn. They always do. There we go, pretty little carp. Nice little warm up. Let's see if the bigger ones start rolling in as the sun gets lower. Yeah, it just goes to show you got all these fishing rods out, and the first one that gets hit is the one that's right underneath the dock. Man, you don't need to cast far sometimes. Looks like my wife just arrived with dinner. We're gonna get this picnic started. All right, I took one of the catfish rods and I bombed it out there where you can see that snag sticking out of the water. But I did something different. I locked the rod into the handrail and I have the drag tightened really tight because those catfish will come out of that snag, grab the bait. As soon as they feel that hook, they're heading back into that snag. So I need the drag tight so the catfish can't get too far into that snag before I get to my rod. Of course, if I fish with my drag tight, I risk my rod being pulled in the water. That's why I've got it locked in there. Oh, Becca, thank you for bringing dinner.
You're welcome.
That's a quarter with rice and fries.
What is that?
And then we got half a chicken with rice and coleslaw. That's my dad's. I bet we've got fine. Got a little carp and a little channel cat. So.
The ball. This is how Vikings eat me.
Thank you so much.
You enjoying that?
Yeah.
Well, it's getting kind of quiet and the sun's starting to set. We should be seeing some action here, but I'm gonna go and check my baits. I got a little bit of nonsense going on with this one, probably a turtle or something. So we're gonna check our rods and see what happens. Ooh. Oh, he popped off. It was a little carp about the same size as the last one. I gotta tell you, fishing for these carp is just so much fun. They put up a great fight, and they're just fun to catch, and no one else is fishing for them. So I mean, there's just tons of these untapped fish right around here. But let's see if we can't pick up one more before the sun sets on us. Oh, he is making tracks. He's pulling away from my other fishing gear, so I'm letting him have line in the hopes that he will get away from everybody else. Ooh, the bigger fish. Oh. Yeah, I need you to reel a little bit. Again, Woo. Look at that. There we go. Long, lean carp. Look at that sucker. All right. That's fun. Let's get him back. We had a lovely dinner. Becca's just sitting here painting. We're hanging out and chatting and landing fish. This isn't too bad at all. Well, it's the kids' bedtime and the sun's setting, so we're going to call it for tonight. But a little lesson learned here. We threw out all of these rods, and every fish we caught but one was within 6 feet of the shore. So a little lesson learned there. You don't need to belt your rod out into the middle of nowhere to catch a fish. Often the best fishing is right close up to the shore. But anyway, we're gonna reel this in, call it for the day, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. A little short one, but if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click subscribe to the Catfish and Carp YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next Saturday.